Ever wonder why certain people command respect without effort? No one interrupts them. No one wastes their time. What sets them apart? What do they possess that you lack? Here's a truth that may upset you. Their respect doesn't come from superior intelligence, wealth, or achievement. It stems from one psychological principle you've never been taught, a principle so basic, yet transformative, that mastering it will reshape your life. Someone cuts in line, you stay silent. A friend cancels plans repeatedly, you grin and bear it. Someone steals credit for your work, you let it go. Know what you're doing? You're teaching others they can treat you poorly without consequence. But those who never face this aren't lucky. They apply a hidden truth about human nature that Machiavelli uncovered centuries ago, a truth that divides those who inspire respect from those who plead for acceptance. What if pursuing likability is weakening you? Every attempt to please everyone drains your influence. The more you seek validation, the less respect you receive. This isn't gentle advice. It's proven psychology that never fails. By the end, you'll grasp why some dominate conversations while others fade into the background, why some are heard and others ignored, and how to become someone no one dares disrespect. Ready to stop being an afterthought and become a priority? To lock this idea into your mind and life, write in the comments below, respect over validation. 1. The hidden cost of needing to be liked. Every person who's ever dismissed, used, or undervalued you shares one insight. They sensed you needed their approval more than they needed yours. When was the last time someone respected a person desperate for their favor? Exactly. Never. Desperation is detectable. It makes you predictable. People know you'll accept insults with a smile, agree when you disagree, show up even when disrespected. Predictability makes you replaceable. The more you crave acceptance, the less people value you. Counterintuitive, but consider those you truly respect. Are they approval seekers or self-assured without your praise? We desire what's scarce and discard what's freely given. Chasing validation diminishes your worth. Machiavelli wrote, "It is better to be feared than loved if you cannot be both." He didn't mean cruelty. Fear here means accountability. When crossing you has a price, behavior changes. Think of the most respected figures in your life. A no-nonsense teacher, a firm boss, a brutally honest friend. They don't seek your approval. They set standards and uphold them. People pleasers, meanwhile, are overlooked. When you're available to all, you're essential to none. Those who exploit your need for approval don't respect you. They pity or use you. This cycle traps millions. Believing kindness earns respect when it often invites exploitation. Respect isn't granted, it's enforced. You can't enforce anything while begging for acceptance. To lock this idea into your mind and life, write in the comments below, "I choose strength." 2. The raw power of respect. Now that you see how seeking likability undermines you, let's discuss what actually works. Respect. Not polite nods, but instinctive deference that makes people hesitate before crossing you. Respect rests on one rule: consequence. If disrespect costs something, it rarely happens. If it costs nothing, it becomes routine. Most misunderstand respect. They think it flows from talent, status, or charm. That's admiration, not respect. True respect emerges when you refuse to tolerate disrespect. When someone crosses a line and faces no reaction, you train them that mistreatment is safe, but enforce an immediate cost, loss of access, attention, or support, and they learn fast. This explains why the kindest people are often treated worst. They've signaled that poor behavior has no repercussions, Reverse this. Make your time, energy, and presence valuable. Show that disrespect has a price. Suddenly, people speak carefully, act thoughtfully, and treat you as significant. Machiavelli observed, "People treat you precisely as you permit. No better, no worse. Respect compounds. Demand it, receive it, demand more." It's a self-reinforcing cycle of influence. Unlike seeking approval, which hands others control, demanding respect keeps you in charge. Respect isn't given. It's claimed by rejecting less. The respected don't beg, explain, or lower standards. They simply refuse subpar treatment. That refusal is their power. To lock this idea into your mind and life, write in the comments below, "My value is non-negotiable." 3. The psychology of control. Every interaction is a power exchange. Who sets the tone? Who decides the outcome? If you're unaware of the dynamic, you're not in control. Approval seekers surrender control unconsciously, adjusting behavior for praise, silencing truth to avoid conflict, saying yes when meaning no. Those unswayed by opinion retain control. They speak freely, decide independently, and dictate terms. Needing approval isn't just emotional, it's strategic surrender. You've given others the remote to your mood. To keep someone happy, you'll shift opinions, hide authenticity, compromise principles. That's not connection. It's control disguised as harmony. But when you're indifferent to disapproval, manipulation fails. You can't be leveraged by praise you don't need or rejection you don't fear. Confident people aren't unbothered. They're unowned. Their worth isn't outsourced. Machiavelli. Everyone sees what you appear to be. Few know what you are. Stop performing, become unpredictable, and unpredictability is power. Breaking free yields. First, immunity to manipulation, no buttons to push. Second, clarity in decisions, prioritizing self over crowd. Third, authentic relationships. Some leave, the real ones deepen. Shift from, "I hope they approve," "I don't need their approval," "What do they think?" "What do I think?" "I need their validation. They must earn my respect." To lock this idea into your mind and life, write in the comments below, "I own my worth." 4. Approval, the silent addiction. Your need for approval isn't a quirk. It's a dependency, and savvy people exploit it. The cycle is compliment, dopamine hit. High fades. Crave more. Others learn. A sprinkle of praise buys your compliance. Need overtime? You're so dedicated. Need a favor? You're so generous. Need tolerance? You're so understanding. They weaponize your brain chemistry. You accept crumbs because you're starved for validation. Non-seekers are manipulation-proof. You can't bribe with praise someone who doesn't need it. Validation is cheap to give, costly to depend on. Anyone can say, "Great job." But your self-worth shouldn't hinge on endless external supply. Machiavelli. Chasing what others want you to be destroys your power. Approval addicts shapeshift. Different personas per group, opinions per audience, authenticity suppressed. The self-validated remain consistent, real, and ironically more respected and genuinely liked than any pleaser. Breaking the habit is hard. Your brain will scream. Without approval, you'll be alone. Resist. Choose self-approval over universal praise. Accept disapproval as the price of freedom. To lock this idea into your mind and life, write in the comments below, "My worth comes from within." 5. Machiavellian rules to command respect. Practical, field-tested principles to shift from doormat to authority. Rule 1. Speak less, act more. Over-explaining signals insecurity. Let actions speak. No speeches, just consequences. Machiavelli. Be the fox, strategic, and the lion, strong, as needed. Rule 2. Never chase approval. Double texting, over-explaining, or pleading repels respect. Indifference attracts it. Rule 3. Stay calm under pressure. Emotional reactions equals lost power. Cold composure equals psychological dominance. Rule 4. Remain unpredictable. Predictable equals controllable. Alternate warmth and distance. Keep them guessing. Rule 5. Enforce boundaries instantly and quietly. Swift, silent consequences, warnings or lectures. One strike, one response. To lock this idea into your mind and life, write in the comments below, I am unshakable. 6. Scarcity and distance. Power multipliers. Availability destroys value. Constant presence equals taken for granted. Scarcity creates desire. Rare access, high value. Endless access, background noise. The socially powerful aren't omnipresent. They appear selectively, leave decisively, say no freely. Strategic distance isn't cruelty, it's prioritization. Your time is finite. Treat it as gold. Practical shifts. Reply when convenient, not instantly. Accept invitations selectively. Help those who earn it. This triggers an upward cycle. Less availability, more desire, better treatment, greater selectivity. Some will leave when you're no longer easy. Let them. Real connections respect boundaries. Distance also sharpens clarity. Detached from others' emotions, you think and act with purpose. The transformation. Implement these. And first, relationships deepen. Fake ones vanish, real ones strengthen. Second, confidence becomes internal, no longer tied to external votes. Third, opportunities seek you. Truth tellers and standards keepers are rare. Fourth, stress evaporates. No more managing everyone's feelings. Fifth, freedom. From performance, from masks, from approval cycles. Machiavelli. It is not titles that honor men, but men that honor titles. Your worth isn't public opinion. It's self-defined and self-defended. This shift isn't comfortable. Old habits will pull. Negative reactions will test you. But beyond discomfort lies a version of you who commands respect silently, attracts real connection effortlessly, wields power responsibly. The world overflows with approval chasers. It starves for the self-possessed. You've faced hard truths. Most can't. That makes you different. Start now. One boundary, one calm response, one no without apology. Your future self, respected, free, complete, waits. If this video opened your eyes to how you've been giving away your power, hit that like button. If you know someone who needs to hear this, share it. And if you want more content that cuts through the noise and gives you real tools for personal power, subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss a thing. The journey from people pleaser to respected individual starts with one step. You just took it by watching to the end. Now take the next. Put it into action. We'll keep growing together, getting stronger, and claiming what's ours. See you in the next video. To lock this idea into your mind and life, write in the comments below, "Respect is my birthright."